Now, forewarned weather with Exact Track 4D.
Well, we are starting off this work week with a forewarned weather alert due to the high heat and humidity. In fact, a heat advisory has been issued for all of southeastern Michigan, and that is not set to lift until 10 o'clock this evening and really braces much of the lower peninsula. In fact, well, we're in good company when it comes to those heat alerts because they drape a good portion of the nation. So weather headlines. I mean, obviously the first and foremost, heat. 90s returning today. Good chance that we're back into the 90s tomorrow with those triple-digit feels-like temperatures. Now, we do have some isolated storm chances today and tomorrow. A little more prominent for your Tuesday, and that's why we are waiting to see if that heat advisory will get extended, because if we do get more of those storms popping tomorrow during the heat of the day, well, then that will hinder those temperatures from reaching the 90s and those triple-digit feels-like temperatures like today. But your hourly forecast for this afternoon, hanging tight in the 90s all the way through really the evening. 93 the forecasted high. By 10 o'clock we're still at about 84. Mostly sunny skies, but let's look at that heat index forecast because we will top out right around 100, closer to about 4 or 5 o'clock. And then tomorrow, this is a good illustration of what I'm talking about as to why there's still some uncertainty with whether or not we'll get a heat advisory tomorrow, because if we were to see showers and storms develop like this model would be picking up, that would drop those feels-like temperatures into the 70s and 80s. If we don't get that rain, well, then we're looking at 90s to right around 100 for those heat indices. So it's that uncertainty that just keeps us right on the cusp there. Here's an hour-by-hour look at the model data. So today's storms look to stay farther west, and they would be non-severe. And so that's why we don't anticipate that really impacting our afternoon highs. But tomorrow, 5 o'clock, well, now we have a little more activity in southeastern Michigan taking us through the evening, and that's why we have the chance of seeing those temperatures slide a bit. But for today, just plan for it to be in the 90s for that first pitch at Comerica Park. Tigers starting homestand with the Diamondbacks 6:40 first pitch, and we'll have a slight chance for a shower, but I think we dodge it. 84 by game's end. It'll be a warm and muggy one. Next weather maker will be this cold front, and so that'll bring us some relief finally. But before we get there, we do have rain chances midweek. So Wednesday, I think we have a better chance for more widespread shower and non-severe storm development. Thursday, bulk of this activity looks to just kind of hover right along the state line. So I'm not going to rule out a chance for a shower or storm to our south on Thursday, but most of us will be staying dry. We're peeling back those clouds, and the temperatures will be falling. Upper 70s for your Thursday and Friday. Low 80s is where we should be this time of year, so pretty seasonal Saturday and Sunday ahead. And we're going to pair that with some sunshine heading into the weekend.